Coming at you from the heart of downtown Las Vegas and the world-famous Fremont Street experience. From inside the showroom at the D Hotel and Casino, it's Jokesters TV. Jokesters TV is brought to you by Jokesters Comedy Club and the D Hotel and Casino. And now, the Jokesters.
My name is Bob. I know I don't look like a Bob. Look like an Ichiro, but don't look like a Bob. That's what I am, because I'm going to be your Asian comedian tonight. Thanks for noticing, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. But I'm not really Asian. I live in Arizona, so I'm border Asian. That's what I am. I roll my sushi in flour tortillas. Put wasabi on the nachos and call it the spicy guacamole. That's very nice. Anybody been to Arizona by a round of applause? That's where I live, yeah. We're very educationally challenged down in Arizona. For the second year in a row, we finished 49th in education, and we're very fucking proud of that, ladies and gentlemen. We brag, too. We say, hey, at least we're not 52nd. Right, yeah. We keep this up, we'll be 60th in no time. Which means we got a lot of slacker kids where I live, and I don't mind slacker kids because all they do is ask you a bunch of really silly questions, because most slacker kids will come up to me and go, hey, are you Vietnamese, are you Korean? I totally understand that, but a slacker kid came up to me in the desert before I left and goes, dude, are you an Eskimo? I'm thinking, well, I could be, but I'm thinking there's 1.5 billion Chinese and Japanese in this world, and that was your first fucking guess? Because we're standing here in a desert, that'd be one fucking lost Eskimo. That would be brutal, man. I'd have to rebuild my igloo every 15 minutes, you know. Could you squeegee my house back to me, please? Hanging out at the mall at the PetSmart trying to harpoon a betta fish. This is going well. So we're not proud of a lot where I live. One thing we're proud of where I live is no daylight savings time. We don't change our clocks twice a year like the rest of you people. People always go, how come you guys don't change your clocks? Well, it's because we're 49th in education. That's why. We can't handle the responsibility. What does it, fall forward, spring back? Oh, I screwed that up again. All right. Yeah, I know, man. We are very educationally challenged, like I said, and I love this job, too, because people always go, hey, how do you get this comedy job anyway? Well, you got to go to college and do real poorly. That's how you get this job. I went to a small school called Arizona State University. That's where I went. I went there back in the day. If you scored a 3.8 at Arizona State, it was probably on a breathalyzer machine, right? I always felt like dropping out of college. My dad would keep me with his great advice. He'd always say, just remember, son, education is a shortcut to success. It's like, no pops, the lotto is a shortcut to success. He goes, come here, smart guy. What makes you think you're winning the lottery? It's like, I don't know. Same thing that makes you think I'm passing calculus. The odds are exactly the same there, Daddy-O. I don't care about mental health. I want to worry about physical health. How many people this year are exercising regularly and eating properly in an effort to extend their life? All right, 2 of you. Nice. All right, how many people are like me and are just going with their original expiration date? All right, that's right. God's got a plan. We're not going to change it on him now, are we? That's why I don't go to the gym. Do you go to the gym? I hate the gym. That's where I go to get my daily slice of inferiority pie complex. Always working out next to some guy who doesn't need the workout nearly as bad as I do. My whole body weighs 135 pounds. I'm looking at this guy. He's doing one-arm curls with 150. Nice to know if I jump on his arm, I'm giving him a break, you know? You've seen those guys in the gym, those huge guys. They're lifting things the density of Jupiter. You're over in the corner trying to curl a Q-tip. Come on. Throwing another one. The whole box now. Spot me, please. I don't want to work out. My favorite exercise is sleeping, quite frankly. Scientifically proven to be good for you. The more you sleep, the smarter you get. So according to my SATs, I was one tired fella.
I'm getting older now. That's the problem. I'm getting older. I turned 40 quite a while ago. I wasn't going to say last week, but all right, buddy. He knew right away. Come on, Greg. All right. I don't mind getting older, I really don't, but some issues, you know. My body's breaking down, everything hurts now. I pulled an ass muscle last week, it's not a good sign, I know that. And sex does change when you get older, let's be honest. Sex changes when you get older. We all know that. It does. See, folks, my wife, Melissa, is much younger than I am. So she's ready to go all the time, you know. Ooh, come on, let's have sex in the shower. Whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy. Honey, I mind you could have a slip and fall. We have those sliding glass doors in the shower. I fall through that door, it's all over, folks. I do not come back from that fall. I'm on the floor all sharded up. Total waste of a pill. Can't do it. Not gonna do it. Can't do it. Sex in a shower at my age. Is my wife nuts? What's wrong with her? Think about it, folks. The only way I'm gonna have sex in a shower at my age is if I do one of those old people sit-down showers. That seems safe, right? You open the door, you just you walk in there, you sit down. All right, come on, let's go, bring it. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna slide you over. You're blocking the hot water. There we go. Oh. Getting heckled on a TV taping. Terrific. All right, good. I love Jokesters. I love it. Love this club, man. I did a show here. Yeah, go ahead. Did a show here a few months ago. This guy who was up to me and goes, hey, you look like Robert De Niro. Do a Robert De Niro impression. Folks, I don't do impressions, but I figured I'd give it a shot. So I said to the guy, all right, sir, you give me some weird occupation that Robert De Niro would never have. I'll make it funny right now. Thought the guy might say something like school teacher, something like that. No. The guy yells out, selling Vagisil. Door to door. He went door to door on me, this guy. I had it. I did it, and I was in the act. It's my impression of Robert De Niro selling Vagisil door to door. Ding dong. You witchy down there? A little bit, huh? You witchy down there? I see you scratching. Na. I see you scratching.
Warning, the following commercial is for the adults only.
Let's go!
Are you ready to get down and dirty with some side-splitting comedy?
Jokesters Comedy Club.
That's right, Jokesters Comedy Club, located inside the showroom at the D Hotel and Casino.
This is awesome!
7 nights a week.
You got that right.
The party starts at 10 p.m. Laughter starts at 10:30.
Call 702-388-2111.
Jokesters Comedy Club.
Get down and dirty at the D.
Right, excited to be here, guys. My younger brother just got married, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, I was at the wedding and everything. He just got married to a Spanish girl, which is cool, but he used to only date Japanese girls, so my dad's like, oh, you went from soy sauce to hot sauce. I was like, David, what's the difference? He's like, I don't know, I still get rice with every meal. I was the best man at the wedding, which is weird because we have nothing in common. The only thing we have in common is music, but there's too many genres out there I can't keep up. Like, we were arguing what original trap music sounds like, and he thinks it sounds like this, like... That's what he thinks original trap music sounds like. Yeah, right? And I think original trap music sounds like... Dun, 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 dun.
Good to be here, man, because normally I would be in my room watching my favorite TV show, Naked and Afraid. Come on, you know you love that show, man. I love the show, bro, because it's mostly white people, and that's how I like to see my white people. Naked and afraid. That's pretty much how I like to see them. I'm a lot less likely to get shot in the head that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you don't know the premise of the show, they take two people, put them on an island or Florida. They give them two items, like usually a fire stick or something to make fire with, and oh shit. Thank you. Watch the show. Have you been on the show? I knew I know you. And they're on the show, man, for 3 weeks. They gotta live together. They gotta survive on the show. I couldn't do the show number one because those wouldn't be two items I'd be asking for. I got tender feet. I'd be asking for boots, shoes, and socks. That's what I'd be looking for. But what an idea that we could use in your everyday life. Like at the airport. What if we could make everybody get butt naked at the airport? It'd be ugly, but it'd be safer. Big man, you know you ain't gonna fight no naked man at the airport, let's be honest. You might talk trash, put your hands up, but the minute somebody's penis hits your thigh.
I got a wife. We don't have any kids. We have a cat. My wife took a picture of the cat on the cell phone, sent it to me when I was on the road. Great concept, wrong picture. Cool, not everybody got the joke yet. That's awesome. What? It was a metaphor. Oh, what was it for? I don't like to text because I'm dyslexic. It's always trying to autocorrect and tell me what I'm thinking. I'm like, I already got a wife to do that. Wow, okay. You can't win in an argument between your wife and Siri because one of them has facts and logic and the other one's a computer. See what I did? See what I did? Hey, you guys are like, she's here, shut up, asshole. So I don't like to text, right? So we go to Sacramento, California, old Sacramento, little historical neighborhood. We stop at this Bangkok tea house. I go to text, it comes back. I got teabagged by an old sack in Bangkok. Not what I was trying to post. But I got a lot of likes on my Facebook page.
Yeah. Oh, it's good to be here in Vegas, folks. You guys having a good time in Vegas? Every time I go to Vegas, I do crazy stuff. Like the other day, I got drunk and I went dove hunting. Yeah, I was pretty good with the gun. I was like, bam, 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 bam. Ooh, that magician was pissed. Yeah, folks. Here's the thing about me, folks. I'm not that smart. If you haven't realized yet, this is all I can do is stand-up comedy. I don't have a big vocabulary. It's very limited. In fact, vocabulary is the biggest word in my vocabulary. I swear to you, just up till the other day, I thought euthanasia meant the kids in China. If you're not laughing, you're stupider than me, folks. I was on a date with this girl, and she goes, just so you know, I'm really anal retentive. I'm like, oh, we ain't got to do it that way. I thought a clitoris was a dinosaur. I thought the clitoris was extinct. Then I got married and found out it is, folks. I don't have a big vocabulary. I thought metrosexual meant I like to do it on the bus. Couple people didn't get that. Okay, folks. Yeah. I thought monogamy was a wood. My wife hates that joke because I got drunk and had sex with a cabinet at IKEA. You know I'm lying. They don't have real wood at IKEA. Last vocabulary joke. You want to hear it? I thought bipolar meant I was attracted to dudes and bears. I did. And I'm scared of bears. You know what to do if you're attacked by a bear in the forest, sir? No? Well, then you would die. They say if a bear attacks you, you're supposed to lay down and play dead. So the bear can eat you slowly. That's what it is. Now that only works for the brown bear. If you do that with the black bear, different situation. You lay down, you play dead with the black bear. Sometimes he steals your sneakers. Especially if they're Bear Jordans. That's a great joke, folks. That is a great joke.
Warning, the following commercial is for the adults only.
Let's go!
Are you ready to get down and dirty with some side-splitting comedy?
Jokesters Comedy Club.
That's right, Jokesters Comedy Club, located inside the showroom at the D Hotel and Casino.
This is awesome!
7 nights a week.
You got that right.
The party starts at 10 p.m. Laughter starts at 10:30.
Call 702-388-2111.
Jokesters Comedy Club.
Get down and dirty at the D.
Nice to be here. Tell you a little bit about myself. I'm at the beginning of old. I've been doing it now about a week. I realize I'm old because my dad is old. He just turned 95. 95 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. 2 part-time jobs at 95. He's an Uber driver. Yes. Doesn't realize he's an Uber driver. He thinks he's being carjacked 3 times a day. He's a lifeguard. Pretty amazing at 95. And the lifeguard at 95, can you imagine that? Gets the Speedo on, the red Speedo, the whistle, the life alert. And it's very exciting to see people getting out of the pool to give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Thank you. But I know I'm good. I'm not making fun of my dad because I'm right behind him. I'm in very good shape for my age. I do martial arts. I don't want to fight anybody, but I am falling apart because I'm old. Anybody in their 20s? Oh, you're old too. Thank you very much. That's great. That's the difference. When you're in your 20s, you can do anything, right? You lose your arm in a combine accident. You wake up the next day, bam, you got a new arm because you're in your 20s. Folks, let me tell you something. I got a bump right here on the inside of my knee where I ran in the corner of a bed in 2006. Still hurts like hell. Right? And young people got good stories when they get hurt. That's the cool thing about young people. You want to hear the stories. They're engaging stories. They're exciting. You know, how'd you break your leg? Oh, I was at Mammoth skiing in December, going down a hill about 70 miles an hour with a hot blonde on my shoulder. Took a little tumble, snapped my leg in half, got the cast on yesterday, get it off tomorrow. Why? Because I'm 20 years old and I make love 8 times a day, right? That's a good story, right? You see the guy about 6 months later, he's in a body cast. Dude, what happened? I was in the Dodge Viper, man. Took it around the corner too fast, totaled the car. Got the body cast on yesterday, get it off next week, because I'm 20 years old. And I make love 8 times a day. These are great stories, right? You ever hear old people's stories? They're terrible. Nobody wants to hear them. How'd you break your hip? I was opening the peanut butter jar and crap happens, you know? How'd you break your wrist? Windy day.
The weirdest thing I ever saw someone rent was an evangelical exercise video. Like, can you imagine that? And pray, and pray. Confess your sins and pray. Repent, repent. Convert the Jew and pray. Convert the Jew and pray. Now testify and crucify, and testify, now crucify, and rest, and rest. And procreate, don't like it. Now procreate, don't like it. Rapture, rapture. Run from Satan, run from Satan. Thank you.
I just had sex 4th of July. Thank you. It had been 2 years, David. It had been 2 years before that. If you find that funny, go ahead and laugh. I don't give a shit. It's sad. But I went to a party 4th of July, met a guy. It was hot. It was 118 degrees here in Vegas. Party was on the patio at my friend's house. I started drinking frozen margaritas. I love those. Write that down, David. Frozen margaritas. Where was I? Yeah. I picked this guy up. I took him home to my house. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. While I was at the party, my air conditioner blew out. It was 103 degrees in my house. But I don't give a shit. I'm still going to have sex with this guy. When's this happening? Again, I got a live one in the living room. But I'm so drunk, I can't remember my move. It's been so long, I can't remember my move. Right, ladies? Everyone has their own sex move to let their man know they want some loving. Gina's nodding. Right, Sarah? Young, pretty Sarah. Probably just have to smile, you know, just... Gina, you got kids. You got to save time. Your move is more of a gesture. I have my own move. It's never let me down. I can't remember it. Finally, I did remember it. I looked at the guy and said, all right, I got it now. I got it. Here it comes. Come here. I won't spit on you. Come here. Before we do this, I need to tell you something. I'm older than you. Yeah. And I'm menopausal. He says, I don't know what that is. I go, don't worry about it. I'll explain. Everything is gonna happen. You know it's like 103 in my house right now? Well, any minute. I'm going to have a hot flash. And then it'll be about 174. And we can bake some cookies. And then I'll start crying. And then I'll fucking stab you. You still want to have sex with me? He says, well, what kind of cookies? We get into the bed and we're having the sex, right? I'm on the bottom of the sex. He's on the top of the sex. And he's sweating on me. We hate that, ladies, right when they're sweating on us? I mean sweating on me. It's dripping off his chin, hitting me in the forehead like this. Shit. You know what's going through my mind, Sarah? Damn it, mother's right. I need that fucking towel. Where's the towel?
Nice couples here tonight, which is cool. I don't ask who's happily married. A lot of comedians do that. I don't ask because I'll be honest, I don't give a shit. This, of course, coming from the divorce guy. So, who in here by applause? Let me ask that. Who in here by applause is divorced or has been through a divorce? Make some noise. Where are you guys at? Let me hear you. Yes? See, I love talking to divorced people after shows. Divorced people always have a funny, whacked out story to share. All right, divorce stories are great because I'm not going to lie to you people. If you're in a super happy, overly excited relationship, I'm sorry, your stories suck. Boring. Ever get painted into a corner talking to somebody in an overly happy relationship? You throw up in the back of your throat. Oh my God, Steven and I have been together 15 amazing years. Every night is just like the first. Our hearts beat as one. He is my soulmate. We have 2 amazing kids, Skylar and Mackenzie. Well, we had 3, but she's a little chubby, got run over in a school zone. And oh my God, every Friday we get Smirnoff Ice and play Pictionary with Larry and Brenda. Shut up! Divorced people have great stories. Best one ever, still to this day, hands down, Tiger Woods. That crazy bitch beat up his Escalade with a 9-iron. Who didn't laugh their ass off when that happened? Yeah, we all did. You know why? Because it's funny. My buddy's got a great divorce story. He was married to a certifiable whack job. By that, I mean she's got pills and paperwork. They get divorced within 5 years. She gets married 4 more times. Yeah, now once a year, he and the exes get together and they talk about her. I'm like, are you insane? He goes, dude, it's like Vietnam. Unless you were there, you don't understand.
I'm trying to get into new technology. I joined Facebook. I finally broke down. I got an iPhone. I don't even know how to work the damn thing. I mean, I can make a phone call. I just can't do anything important like check my stocks or send a dick pic or something. That's pretty sad, isn't it? It's actually pathetic. I actually tried that once. So stupid. I was going out with this woman named Carla, and it was Carla's birthday, so I figured, what the hell? I'm going to send Carla a dick pic. Yeah, why not? What could go wrong? Right? So I take this picture, I write happy birthday, and I send it off. Oh, it'll be great. She'll love it, right? 10 minutes later, I get this text from my buddy Carl. He said, dude, is that your dick? And I said, yes. You know, what am I going to say? Yeah, well, I don't know. It's my neighbor's dick, you know? Just happened to be on my phone. I thought you might want to take a look at it. So I said, yes, it is. He says, well, thanks, but it's not my birthday. It's just kind of an odd thing to say. So I said, oh, my bad. He says, That's cool, thanks anyway. Whatever, Carl. And then about a month later is my birthday. And I get this text from my buddy Carl. Apparently, we've started this new tradition where on our birthdays, we take pictures of our junk and send it to each other.
You're facing each other, you both have stinky breath, it synchronizes. Exhale, inhale, exhale. You're flossing with her hair. See, I think women get cold. Not all women, but according to limited research and a funding problem, my calculations are only going to be so accurate, you know. Right? A woman's next to her man, "Brr, honey, I'm cold." "Huh? I'm not." "I know, you're really warm." "Yeah, and I'd really like to stay that way, too." "Look at these, they're called socks. Try those on." "Can't wear socks to sleep. Let me put my really frozen toes between your legs." "That's not a good idea. For me or the boys." But see, women are smarter than men, because you wait till we fall asleep. You snuggle up, you lock your knee behind our knee, chin over the shoulder, wrap your arms around, pull us in. I have ski boots that don't fit this well, all right? I'm in some Lego lock cuddle pin. "Yes, you are Beastmaster. I am weak." It's not that men are insensitive. Men are hypersensitive. Men are fine-tuned cuddling machines. I, too, was stunned to silence when I heard the news. Do you guys realize if you weren't here, I'm still going to do the show? We'd love to cuddle. We just over here like, "Yeah, baby, that's great. I love you too, but I am sweating like a farm animal in here. I'm just going to scooch over. Well, okay, let's just move that frozen butterball butt of yours right out of bed. Thump, sorry." I can't compete with my wife. She does what I call the lunar butt landing. I'll fall asleep. She'll turn and back that thing up. She's like, "Beep, beep, beep. We have contact." "Yeah, well, Houston, I got a problem." I scoot over, she scoots up. I scoot over, she scoots up. I'm hanging out at the edge of the bed. I just get up, go around, start all over again.
That's right. Jokesters Comedy Club, located inside the showroom at the D Hotel and Casino.
This is awesome!
7 nights a week.
You got that right.
The party starts at 10 p.m. Laughter starts at 10:30.
Call 702-388-2111.
Jokesters Comedy Club.
Get down and dirty at the D.
3, 2, 1.
Inside the showroom at the D Hotel and Casino. It's Jokesters TV. Jokesters TV is brought to you by Jokesters Comedy Club and the D Hotel and Casino.